Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. What's going down? Shout out to everybody who here early, man. You know, I'm always late. Well, we came in kind of cool tonight. Had to do a lot of ripping and running today. Had to come tap in live with the people. Shout out to all y'all who all up in here real quick, man. Let's get to it. Give me a mic check. Give me a visual check. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Let me know. Should I cut the other light on or is this light good? Let me know how we looking, how we sounding. How we looking, how we sounding. Let me know what's going down. We finna get to it. Speak on some things real quick. You know, we've been talking about the other stuff, but you know, sometimes we gotta have them real conversations too. Y'all know I love those. How we looking, how we sounding, man. Shout out to everybody who in the chat right now. Uh Shout out to the replay game that's gonna catch it on replay. Hopefully everybody having a good 2024. I think we just hit 10 days in. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I've been so stuck in the grind and stuck working that I haven't even checked the calendar for real. Like I ain't been keeping up with the days, the hours, sleep, or nothing. I said tomorrow, I think I'm really gonna just probably do something. I think I'm gonna stop working tomorrow at about 3 p.m. and let some big go down. I'm gonna stop working and just chill, bro. How we looking, how we sounding though? Give me a mic check, give me a visual, how the light is. I need to come with some different lighting. Y'all tell me what's light better real quick. We gonna get to it, man. That light I was just on, or y'all like this light better? Which light y'all like better, the first or the second? Well, I think the other one too bright, bro. I think got too much shadow on it. It's like that LED light thing I put on that motherfucker. I don't like the vibe of that one, man. How we looking? How we sounding? We straight, man? We straight? This one, bet. All right, let's get to it, man. Shout out to my nigga AC in the building. Life of T in the building. Heartbreak in the building. Jet Life in the building. Curbo in the building. I seen somebody tell me not to get his Lil Nas X stuff no light. And the reason why I gave it light was because I'm not even focused on him. And that's what people don't understand with me when I speak on these type of situations. I look at all the layers, bro. It's a lot of layers that go on with this. If you don't know, it says it right there. Lil Nas X is on the cross for new single J Christ. He got a song coming out this week, and I'm gonna read the write up from Pitchfork for y'all real quick. It says the musician's comeback track is out January 12th. Key word there, comeback track. When they say comeback track, it's a rollout. He been on a hiatus. This is a promotional marketing rollout. The comeback track. Keyword comeback. He's announced a new song title called J Christ. The track, which arrives Friday, January 12th, is dedicated to the man who's the greatest comeback of all time. As Lil Nas X wrote in capital letters on social media, J Christ will be Lil Nas X's first single since 2022 when it released Late to the Party featuring NBA Youngboy and Star Walking. I've never listened to either one of those. I don't know what they sound like. I really don't care. But yeah, I didn't hear either one of those songs. I did remember seeing something about Youngboy was gonna get on the song with him, but I never listened to it. Uh, he's dressed as Jesus Christ on the crucifix below. Last year, Lil Nas X documentary, Lil Nas X Long Live Montero, debuted at the Toronto Film Festival. It was announced last week the movie, which follows a global tour behind the artist's 2021 debut album, Montero, will air on HBO on Saturday, January 27th at 8 p.m. It will also stream on Max. So this nigga has a deal with HBO. Y'all see how that works? So he's getting a whole rollout, and he's got a documentary coming and on HBO. Y'all see? Y'all see? He got a documentary coming on HBO. See, this ain't even about this little pipsqueak, right? And you 24, you a grown man, bro. This nigga's a little pipsqueak. He a little pissed, little weird nigga, little lame, little chump. What makes you a chump is being antagonist and then playing victim. See, those are the type of niggas I don't fuck with. People who do antagonist things and then act like they're victims. Like, I'm going to do things to intentionally piss y'all off. And then when y'all come back at me for it, I'm going to act like I'm the victim and y'all are haters. But I knew I was trying to press your buttons. People like that disgust me in real life. It's like, it's pointless. It's like, there's got to be some type of like illness them niggas be having. You know, we see that more and more nowadays, especially like with the media and the YouTube and personality era where like niggas will do things purposely to piss people off. They do things with bad intentions, and then when they get the results, they act like they ain't did nothing wrong. Throwing rocks and hiding your hands type of time. So when you have to play with religion to market your product, and it'll be different if he was really on some like, I'm a religious person. Nas has always wore Godson. Nas has Godson tatted on him. Nas raps with that type of energy. What does Lil Nas X rap about? What does he rap about? I don't know. Old Town, this is like a confused little nigga to me. Like, he don't know if he want to be gay, straight, have a baby, or whatever. He's just a confused nigga, and we have to identify niggas like Lil Nas X as confused. They need to be categorized as confused. One, for this time frame, he's regular. He never said he was gay. Then he comes out as gay. Then one moment, he's on BET doing everything with the devil. Trash ass BET helped him promote that garbage. Like I said, trash ass BET helped him promote all that garbage that one year at the award show. They gave him all the awards and shit. And then what happens? He doesn't win the next year. Now, hip hop is homophobic, or BET is homophobic. Y'all understand? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Hey man, we gon' oh man, they homophobic. Hip hop is homophobic. I didn't get no awards. No, nigga, your music wasn't talked about anymore. You quit, you know, you didn't have another hit record. The Old Town Road, it worked, it did whatever. I never listened to it. I don't know the lyrics of it. I heard one song about sipping something in there. And I was like, is that him or is it a country dude? I don't even know. I don't even know why that garbage got considered as rap music. Well, when I say confused, as I say that, people who go that route to make money, there is still confusion. Yes, you have a plan. Is he planning this? Is he plotting this? Yes. But if this is your like the life you choose to live, you have something different with you up top. And when I say different, it can be an insecurity. It don't mean you got to be mentally slow or psychotic or anything like that. It just could be your own insecurities and not loving yourself. When people don't love themselves, they do crazy shit, bro. It ain't gotta be, you ain't gotta be schizophrenic. You ain't gotta be mentally diagnosed. You might just be like insecure about yourself. So you willing to do whatever it takes to get on. And then and then really just speaking above Lil Nas X, this is bigger than him. I'm looking at the team. He's not putting all this stuff together on his own. He's not coming up with these ideas alone. There's a team that is working behind Lil Nas X to help him load these ideas up, make these ideas come to life. That's what they do. He ain't the driving force of this machine. There's people getting contacted, emails getting sent, phone calls being made. He's not sitting at home alone and thinking, hey, man, how do I come up with next? How I'm going to break the internet next? Now, they getting a whole rollout together. They putting ads on the video. They sending the write-ups out to the websites. They got to send it to the certain blogs they think that's going to post it, and then the other blogs will follow. Yeah. Exactly. See, people think that you're a genius, right? So we got to separate that genius shit from reality. Niggas be thinking niggas be geniuses because, or they give a nigga the title, oh, he's a genius because a nigga came up with an idea to go viral. Did he really come up with an idea, or did he just do things that he knows that people don't agree with, or things that are dangerous, or things that are disrespectful? See, we got to stop giving niggas credit for this garbage. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So I'm going to tell y'all like this, bro. The other point of this conversation that I want to make is, for one, you know, hey, I want to see what Lil Nas X father has to say about this. Lil Nas X Pops, you had a lot to say to Boosie when he was going at Lil Nas X. What is your explanation for this as a father? Are y'all Southern Baptists? Where Lil Nas X is from? Hold on real quick. I know a lot of more Southern Baptists or just Baptists. I'm a Christian. I grew up in the church. More people in the South grew up as Christians in the church as opposed to other parts of the country, probably. Oh, he's from California. Lithia Springs. Okay. So I want to ask his pops, you know, what's y'all upbringing like? Were you raised in the church? Or is it, hey, my son is making money and I got to ride with my son regardless? You could tell me that. And even if I don't agree with it, I get it. But you can't tell me as a nigga you think that this is okay for him to be playing with Jesus to sell his product. Because he know this ain't how that go. You mocking and disrespecting a whole religion just to get your issue off. So I asked this. Let's talk about it. What if this was the Jewish community? Do y'all think they would go for this? Would he be allowed to mock and use the Jewish community to promote what he promoting? I'm asking. I just want opinions, you know. I don't think so, but I don't know. I think they would know better. I think they would know better to even play. See, nobody respects Christianity across the globe a lot of the time when it comes to media, when it comes to how people speak, because they look at Christianity as Christians don't take their religion that serious, right? Because it's one of the most, I know it's not the most popular religion. Christianity is not the most popular religion. I'm not going to say that. It's just the religion that more people who in the eye of the public follow, right? And then it's the one that gets like associated with what America is built on. You know, if you look on the money, it says, "In God we trust." Listen, it says, "In God we trust," on your money. You know, America was built with guidelines from the Bible pretty much, even though they was bullshitting themselves. You know, the Americans, early America days, they was telling niggas, you know, we going off the Bible. They was pushing all that. But in the same time, in between time, these are the same motherfuckers that would make up things in the Bible to the slaves and treat slaves like they were less than humans, and that would clearly be going against what the Lord Jesus Christ has put you on this earth to do. So I say all that to say this, bro. What we doing? All I can do is raise awareness. I tell y'all that all the time. This is a disgrace. This is out of pocket. He know what he doing. This is a plan. And, you know, a nigga like him, he'd be excited for anybody to speak up on it. I don't think my platform is big enough to make the difference, but I just want people to get into reality. Get into reality and understanding that there's somebody behind him. He's not doing this on his own. He's not doing this on his own. This is his team. They came up with this play. We've seen this nigga go through all type of things to get attention on himself. This is the nigga that faked like he was pregnant. That was a couple years ago, and my partner's son, one of my homie's son, actually said they talked about it at school. Can he really get pregnant like 3 years ago? That's crazy because he was in 4th grade. Damn. And that nigga in 7th grade now. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. So during the pandemic, in the time of the pandemic, them 2 years until now, my partner's son is 3 years older. And he's in middle school, but he was in elementary at that time, bro. I just thought about that shit. That is fucking crazy how time fly. Fucking crazy. So I tell y'all this right here, bro. This is a person who uses all of his antagonist ways, play the villain, but then once the backfire come or don't work in his favor, oh, y'all hate me or y'all don't fuck with me because I'm this way. Look here, Lil Nas X. Don't nobody give a fuck. Bro, if you wanted 1,000 niggas to run a train on your ass, we would give 2 fucks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck what you do. Nobody gives a fuck who you sleep with. We don't give a fuck about your sexual preference, bro. We don't, nigga. We don't go to bed thinking about it. We don't wake up thinking about it. After this video is over for the day, I'm not going to think about you again. Now, if I see you come across the timeline, I might, here he go with his bullshit. But when I saw this today, I said this would be a good talking point. After this is over, nobody gives a fuck about you. You're not a good artist. You're trash. And you've manipulated your entire career. And your team has manipulated your entire career. And they've used gimmicks to get you hot. It worked. But I will never respect you as an artist, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how long you was trying to do music. I don't give a fuck if you grew up loving music. You used every gimmick to be successful in music. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. They tried to classify this as rap. You see what happens when we don't gatekeep our culture? These niggas is not part of the culture, bro. This is what happens when you don't gatekeep it. When you don't gatekeep it, the people behind the scenes try to put anybody in the position of a rapper. They want the highlights. They want the highlight reels. They want the money. They want the cool factor. They want the it factor of being down with the rap community, but they don't want to deal with the downside of being with the rap community. Look how many people they've tried to just sign and make them rappers. All they did was is water our shit down more and more. Some of these trash IG models, and when I say trash rappers, I'm not going to call them girls trash human beings, but their music is ass. They can't rhyme. They don't sound good. The beats be horrible, but they look good and they got a lot of followers. Well, let's try to make a rap. You see what that does to rap? Look, what's the little chick named Bad Baby? They tried to make her a rapper. She got features from the littest niggas at that time. See what that does to the culture? See, they tell us, hey man, rap and hip hop is for everybody. Well, I don't hear that about nobody else. The other shit that we created. You know, I don't hear that about country. I don't hear that about jazz. I don't hear that about rock and roll. Is rock and roll for everybody, even though we know what rock and roll originally was, nigga? James Brown and Lionel Richie and things like that. See, that was an original rock and roll before Elvis and all them other niggas stole niggas' drip and turned it into what they want to turn it into, nigga. Yeah, whoa, Vicky, she's another one. She's another one. And people get rewarded for that type of behavior. This is why you have niggas like Lil Nas X. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is, bro. We gonna call it like we gotta call a spade a spade. And when you calling a spade in this game, you gonna be isolated. Cause don't nobody wanna, don't nobody wanna stand next to a nigga that's speaking that real shit, bro. Yeah, Chuck Berry. And like I say, tell me I'm lying. I bet they will never show Lil Nas X team. But you know what happens with these people? 20 years down the line, they come back and tell that story about how they regretted all this shit. When this shit don't work out for them and they can't make the money no more, guess what happens? They come back around and start saying, "Oh, I was forced to do this. I sold my soul. I sold my soul to the industry. I sold my soul for success. It's not this, it's not that." Nah, nigga, stay your bitch ass over there. You know what? No. Come on out and tell us about it so we can teach the next generation, so we can raise awareness, because that's all I can do. I don't have no money to give nobody. I don't have everything to help anybody out. You know what I'm saying? I can't put everybody in position, but I can raise awareness to let y'all know it's some work that's going on behind the scenes with this shit. Don't think this nigga waking up and thinking of this shit on his own, bro. He got a whole team of weirdos just like him, just like Kid Cudi's little bitch ass team. Kid Cudi, your whole crew is whack. Big Ant said it, and I'll stand on it. There's never gonna be a point in my life that I would tell my homie he a real nigga for putting on the dress. Hold on. Damn, I'm sick to the motherfucker. For people who think rest in peace to Slim 400, man. This is some real shit. I grabbed that Cudi pic from your page. I'm like, hold up. Rest in peace to Slim 400. Blim 4. Slim 400 seen I posted a picture of Kid Cudi. This was 2 years ago. This was 2021. This is going on 3 years now. "2021, Kid Cudi was campaigning wearing dresses. I have a video on the channel, and the only reason I archived it, because when it came time for me to hit my 100K, I was getting hit up by YouTube by certain shit. But I want to let y'all know how I came at Kid Cudi, just in case niggas think I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. This is new. See, one thing about me, nigga, I'm not no follower. When I say I'm not a follower, I'm not going to do something simply because somebody else is doing it. I'm going to do it because that's what I'm on, and that's what the fuck I really want to do. We off the Lil Nas X for right now. Oh, I can't show y'all this shit because I got my fucking whatchamacallit, my bad. Hold on. I know I can show y'all the shit at. Rest in peace, Slim 400. This ain't got nothing to do with him. God bless his soul. I just showed y'all that so y'all can see that a nigga been pressing that line. Hold on real quick. I got one more thing to show y'all. I said, Kid Cudi is weak as fuck for wearing that dress on SNL. Lame ass nigga for real. Kid Cudi weak as fuck for wearing the dress on SNL. Lame ass nigga for real. That was April 11, 2021. We're almost 3 years away. Then, later on that year, what does Kid Cudi do? Kid Cudi wears a wedding dress to a fashion show, exposing himself as a bitch ass nigga. Kid Cudi wears wedding dress to a fashion show, exposing himself as a bitch ass nigga. November 11, 2021. I've been talking like this. Only reason I archived it is because I had some shit go wrong with YouTube, and I was like, damn, make sure I can get this 100K shit together. That was when I was hitting 100K type shit. That was 2022 when that happened. But I wanted to make sure I was straight. So I had to archive a lot of wild shit I was saying. Turn me up, though. Turn me up in the chat. I can't respect you as a man. And Kid Cudi, I want this to be clear because I know niggas will try to put words in your mind. Niggas will try to put words in your mind for shit, right? If you want to wear a dress or if you are that way sexually, that's your life. That's your life. That's your choice. I don't give a fuck. What you do in your life, who you sleep with, that's your own personal business, my nigga. The thing is, when you market it and brand it and try to be, y'all are hate me. Y'all are a phobic of me or whatever and all this other shit because a nigga don't agree with it. And now they have leveraged themselves to you can't even say you disagree with it. If you say, hey, man, I don't agree with that shit, you're looked at as a hater. That's the issue I have. Me coming out saying, hey, bro, why the fuck is these grown ass men in dresses? I'm seen as a hater. You know what they say? Man, why you worried about them niggas? Why you worried about them niggas? Why I'm worried about them niggas? What? So we just gonna let them force our whole identity as black men because Kid Cudi, nigga, was really off for you, nigga. I was off that little weird shit you on. Until you decided to say you were expressing yourself as a black man and God gave you this opportunity. Kid Cudi, do not lie on God, nigga. And don't associate this with being a black man. Two things, Kid Cudi. Do not associate that dress wearing shit. You dressing up like this boy. This right here. This shit here ain't got nothing to do with God, Kid Cudi. You doing mock weddings with this weirdo white dude ain't got nothing to do with black man. That's a choice you made in 2021. You popped out of dresses multiple times so you could get ahead, so you could get opportunities, so you can make the blogs. It was a rollout. You did the SNL with the dress on. Do they bring you on SNL that year? In 2021, were they going to let you come onto SNL without wearing that dress? We need answers. Actually, we don't. We don't give a fuck. Either way, you was fucked up, nigga. I don't give a fuck if they was gonna let you on there regardless. You're done. Come out and denounce that shit while you still got a little opportunity to get you some respect, nigga. Imagine telling me you got a problem with me because I said you out of pocket for wearing a dress. Imagine having a problem with another nigga because he said you out of pocket for wearing a dress in 2024. And you got a problem with a nigga because he said, hey, man, nigga, don't associate that shit with being no black man. Because let me tell you something. For y'all niggas who not really realizing, see, the black man already went through a hellified struggle. The black man went through so many fucking struggles in the history of this country. Don't try to come up in here and attach that weak shit you doing for self-gain to the black man struggle. That's what I have a problem with. Y'all coming and attaching that weird shit to the black man struggle. Keep that bitch ass shit separate and make it personal. That's a personal thing. See, everybody is getting benefit from the black struggle. They done confused our black women into thinking they struggle is separate. Am I right or wrong? They done confused black women into thinking that they struggle as separate as from ours, as we are two different groups of people, when really, no, they using y'all. Black women are getting used to tear down the black man. They done made our women forget what their role was. See, women, my sisters, I've had a rocky road with black women and dating and just dealing with black women and things. And I just said a lot of wild shit in my past about black women, most definitely. And I can for sure acknowledge that. But I ain't never stopped loving them. My mother black, my aunties black, my grandparents, my grandmother black, my grandmothers were black. I got black nieces, black nephews. Shit, I got me doing YouTube. I actually have black female friends now or associates. I have black female friends and associates now because I do YouTube. And so now I actually associate with black women that I ain't got nothing going on with. I can do that now on some professional shit. Now we ain't finna be hanging out. You feel me? We ain't finna be hanging out and shit like that there, but you know, it's all love. But I'll say this. They've convinced and made black women feel like they're dumb, stupid, or there's no point in serving the black man. when I say serving the black man, you know what the highest honor, the highest position of a black man is? One of the highest positions of a black man. Do y'all know what that is? What's the highest position a black man can have? One of the highest positions, do we know? Somebody in the chat, let me know something. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit that like button too. Turn it up and subscribe. Do y'all know what one of the highest positions that a black man can hold that don't got no money value? They don't got no societal value, just as a man, period. A man, period. But I'm going to say black man for this conversation. I guess nobody knows. I like that heartbreak. Respect is a thing, but that ain't this ain't that. Phoenix headed in the right direction. And I'll say it. The leader of your household. A father falls into that. The head of house is the highest honor a man can hold. The head of family is the highest honor a man can hold. How does a man get to be the head of house? Everybody falls under that man's line and order and respect, and understand that that man is on earth to go hunt, bring back, provide, and take care of. True, we've lost that and it gets shaky. I ain't saying that man got it all together, but see, the women have completely been separated to, oh, niggas ain't shit, fuck a nigga, I don't need a nigga, I'm single, I'm cool with having a baby without a man. I will have a fucking baby without a man. Yep. And if I say what I'm saying, I'm weird. I'm hateful. And you know, everybody do their own 1-2 thing. This ain't for the people who don't have that, or women who have kids and don't have a man. It's just saying, you know, everybody got their own life to live. I'm not going to judge you on that, but we can't get away from what the truth is. We can't get away from what the truth is and what it's supposed to be. You make your own decision, but you can't go against reality. Certain things are a way because certain things was meant to be this way. It's scientific. They trying to get away from science. They trying to rewrite history and get away from what we naturally are, who we naturally are as humans. They're starting to base things off of real facts and what's documented to what they want this shit to be, based off of emotions, how they feel, off of how they feel and off of their emotions. So we emotionally feel this way as opposed to what it really is. And that's that. So I put up the Jewish thing in the topic, in the title. I put the Jewish conversation in the title for one reason. Do y'all really think that Lil Nas X, I need answers in the chat, man. Turn this up. I know it's late. But turn this up. I need y'all to hit that like button if you up in here already. Come with that energy. You know how we get on. Different type of live tonight. Do y'all think that the Jewish community would allow this? I don't think they would. And this part of the conversation ain't no knock on them. This is just showing you where we at. Yeah, that's just showing you where we at. Motherfuckers feel comfortable disrespecting what we believe in. Why is that? You want to know why? Niggas know niggas ain't in position. Niggas know niggas ain't in position. Niggas ain't got no structure. Niggas ain't got no conglomerate. Niggas is scared of the Jewish community. That shit is crazy. Am I right or wrong? Is that crazy? Is that crazy for motherfuckers to be scared of the Jewish community? You want to know why? They feel like the Jewish community can hurt their pockets and hurt their opportunities and shut them down. But with us, it's like, oh, nah. Fuck that, nigga. Man, them niggas got to take whatever you say, nigga. However y'all feel, nigga. Because Judaism and being a Jewish person is religion. It's a religion. So you can't disrespect that religion. You can't mock that religion. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. Keeping it all the way 1,000. But we see these niggas like Lil Nas X get these rollouts to disrespect our community. God damn. Crazy, ain't it? I'm just pointing some shit out. We just pointing shit out tonight. I've been covering all the not Steve Harvey. I've been covering all the Cat Williams shit. You know, I keep it 1,000 with y'all. I know that it's gonna that's gonna bring the traffic to the channel. I know that's what the people is focused on. So we try to get a good little vibe off of it after it happens. That's all it is. You know, we gonna cover the stuff that's gonna help the platform grow, and then we'll come on the back end. We'll try to put a good message in certain stuff that we can. Sometimes ain't no good message to put, but we'll come on the back end and discuss the real shit right here on this motherfucker when we live. I seen something else in the Jewish community today that was kind of crazy. These tunnels. Let's watch this one.
If you've been injured in a car accident,
get it together.
don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and it's how I got this.
Police make a wild discovery underneath a synagogue in Brooklyn.
An illegal tunnel found below the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights.
Our Fox 5's Lisa Evers takes a look at how it was discovered.
The NYPD was called to a location best known as a sacred site for the Chabad Lubavitch Orthodox Jewish sect. Authorities say a group of Jewish men who had a long simmering disagreement burrowed through tunnels under several buildings to break into the synagogue. They got into fights and destroyed fixtures.
The cement truck was here, and these individuals or some of their friends, perhaps, who broke through some of those adjoining properties, disrupted the repairs, and ultimately broke through the wall in the sanctuary and vandalized that wall as well. They've since been arrested.
Repairs have been underway for some time, as had the digging. The disruptor group reportedly stored their tools and equipment several buildings away in an unused mikvah, a large same-sex communal ritual bath space. Sources tell Fox 5 that forensic engineers and inspectors are investigating the structural integrity of surrounding buildings to make sure that they're safe.
This is obviously very distressing for the Lubavitch community and around the world, and Jewish people everywhere. This is a site that's of great importance for Jews all around the world, and we're looking forward to the decorum and sanctity to be restored.
Rabbi Yehuda Krinsky, chairman of the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters, said in a statement, the Chabad Lubavitch community is pained by the vandalism of a group of agitators who damaged the synagogue. The NYPD tells us that 12 men were arrested on a variety of felony and misdemeanor charges. A spokesperson for the Department of Buildings says building inspectors and forensic engineers are on the site and that they've opened an ongoing investigation. In Crown Heights, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
9 men are facing charges.
So I don't know exactly what all this shit means. They supposedly was digging some tunnels and shit. D Slim. D Slim say this ain't too far from where he live. If you can, D Slim, can you kind of come in real quick and kind of tell us what's going on a little bit? Because I'm a little confused. But I see all this tussling with the police, and I'm not confused about that. And if you think I'm going to play the race card here, you goddamn right I'm going to play the race card, nigga. Let this have been some niggas. Them knife sticks would have came out and beat a lot of ass.
Oh, shoot, right there. I don't know that noise. They want to fix this tonight. They need to shoot clear. And to why you need to spend something. Not like this. Okay. We don't do that in America.
The fuck is going on? Y'all see what I'm saying? We just documenting what's going on in the world. That's all we doing. We just documenting what's going on in the world, bro. We ain't doing too much. We just documenting everything going on. Everything gonna be on the channel. I am so glad, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all that I've covered some of this shit that I covered over the years, because it's still there, even if I got it archived, if we ever need to visit back. Just like we had to visit back on that weak-ass nigga Kid Cudi a second ago, we might have to visit back 2 years from now. 3 years from now, we might have to visit back on some shit to cover. And we see what niggas was at and what they was pushing. Yeah, we can't for sure diagnose what these tunnels is about. What these tunnels is about. But anytime I see a motherfucker building some tunnels, two things. Two things I think about. What the fuck are they building tunnels for? What's going through the motherfuckers? And I think I need me one. I need me a motherfucking tunnel ride here, nigga. I need me a motherfucking tunnel ride here. Nigga, I need me a tunnel and a bunker for me and mine. We see the government ain't got our back if it get real, real. I remember when it froze a couple years ago, They was like, fuck you niggas. They was like, fuck you niggas. Let our ass freeze out here. Oh, it's cold as fucking H-Town tonight too. It's 37 degrees. I'm sick like a motherfucker. I need me a motherfucking bunker to stash some shit at, nigga, for a fucked up day. I need me a secret tunnel around this motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? Keeping it real. But I did want to come shed some light on that shit today, nigga. We don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's some wild shit, nigga. Then I don't know if y'all seen them 215 bodies. Shout out to my nigga Poop. Shout out to my nigga Twan. Nah, I need me a motherfucking bunker, nigga. Nigga, they gonna leave niggas out to dry. Yo, we don't know how long them niggas that had them tunnels. We don't know what the intentions is of them tunnels. We don't know what the fuck these niggas planning. I know y'all seen that shit with the 251 fucking bodies, nigga. Let's look a little bit deeper into these tunnels and shit. Cause they ain't really telling. It's like I'm listening to what they saying, but these niggas ain't saying shit. They ain't really telling us nothing about the fucking tunnels. For real, for real.
Merch has been this thing. 9 men are facing charges this afternoon after police say they dug a secret tunnel into the sanctuary of the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters in Brooklyn.
The men described by police as extremist students are accused of digging the tunnel so that they would be able to have access to the sanctuary after hours. And when a cement truck was brought in to fill that tunnel, the men stood in the tunnel, refusing to leave.
Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo is live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, with the very latest on this story. Anthony.
Dave, Lauren, we're learning new this afternoon that 5 of those 9 young men will be arraigned in court tonight, while the other 4 were issued desk appearance tickets, released, and expected back in court at a later date. Right now, the city's Department of Buildings investigators are inside this synagogue trying to determine whether it's safe for congregants to re-enter. I think all who've seen the video can agree it is both chaotic and bizarre. Police arresting 9 young men inside the synagogue between the ages of 19 and 21. The group charged with criminal mischief and reckless endangerment. Police say they were found inside a tunnel that was dug leading to Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters on Eastern Parkway. Synagogue leaders described the group as extremist students seeking unauthorized access to the building by breaking walls. The tunnel had previously been discovered when a cement truck was brought in yesterday to repair the walls. Police say the group of young men stood in the tunnel and refused to leave. A spokesperson for Chabad Lubavitch headquarters says, in part, the community is pained by the vandalism of a group of young agitators who damaged the synagogue below Chabad headquarters at 770 Eastern Parkway Monday night. These odious actions will be investigated and the sanctity of the synagogue will be restored. We spoke with some congregants who prayed outside this morning since the synagogue was closed, pending an evaluation by the buildings department to determine structural stability.
It's very tragic, obviously. It bothers everyone, this whole community. There's not a single person that doesn't bother him right now that it's closed. Unfortunately, there was a few people. I was there at the time. There was less than a handful of people that broke the wall. Unfortunately, they had to cause this disturbing thing that happened.
And again, we watched members of the congregation out here in the cold this morning saying their prayers outside of the synagogue with police officers posted outside, preventing anybody from going in. We understand right now there is some kind of discrepancy over who has control of the synagogue. Owners, officials rather, of the synagogue say they have been litigating this matter in the New York State court system, trying to gain proper control of the premises, but it is a case that has been lagging on for years.
A lot of shit going on, y'all. Just remember that. Whole lot of wild shit going on. Did anybody in the chat want to say anything? Give me a mic check. Mic check. Y'all can hear me. I kind of unplugged the mic while that was going on. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Do anybody in the chat want to say anything? I'm tapping in with y'all now. What we got going? Anybody want to speak on anything real quick? This is me interacting with y'all. I'm fucking with my supporters, the people that keep the channel going. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Good. Bet. Anybody want to say anything? Anybody want nigga to touch on anything? Anything of that nature? Shout out to everybody that's here right now. Want to come tap in on some real shit real quick. Yeah, okay, so the 215 bodies, and it might be more than that, Boss Dog Santana. It's crazy. I talked about this story last year. I did a video on it first. Then I ended up, we talked about it on the podcast. Me, Puka Twan, Studio 56. We talked about it on there. The Wades was the initial family that kicked this off. Now, this mother, she lost her son in this shit. He was buried there for 7 months without her finding out and knowing. He was identified the day of because he had a prescription bottle on him that they could identify him. She called down there multiple times. They said he wasn't there. She had to come pay to get his body back 8 months, 7, 8 months later. Not to mention how he died was he was ran over on the highway by a police officer. Not to mention her brother, which would make that her son's uncle, who was now deceased, he was killed years ago in a police brutality situation, and the cop got sentenced to 5 years in prison on a manslaughter or something like that. But you see how the fix is in. You see how it's in. Yup. $215 bodies. These ain't just black people either. They said that they was thrown in body bags and they wasn't very deep. So when you walk through there, you can smell and you can hear like all the the bugs and the buzzards and the, you know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't burying the bodies deep enough. They just throwing them in body bags and burying them. Wasn't embalming the bodies or nothing like that. $215 behind them Jackson, Mississippi jail. That is disgusting, bro. We had to speak on that today. That's out of pocket. There's no excuses for that. Hey, y'all sending all that money overseas, as I said earlier, nigga. Y'all sending all that money overseas. Y'all sending all that money to these motherfucking people across the water. Y'all putting y'all money in everybody else's business. Take care of some of this business at home. We had this water crisis down in Mississippi last year, man. Now we got a human living crisis. People missing and they've been buried in this graveyard all this time. This is pathetic. It is what it is. Yeah, Phoenix, we know the motherfuckers thought they wasn't going to get caught. Shout out to Corey 2S. Appreciate the donation, man. Yep. Man, I've been covering a lot of stories for the last couple of years out of Mississippi. If you've been able to catch them, you've seen them. Sometimes they go under the radar when I drop them, but we've been covering a lot of shit out of Mississippi. But that's that. Rest in peace to Rasheem Navon, too, man. They did bro dirty. What else we got going, y'all? Anything else that anybody want to tap in on? Anything else that anybody else want to tap in on while we here? Shout out to everybody. Facts, OGB. The mother had to go find her son's grave and everything after all them years, man. I mean, after all them months, 7, 8 months. They knew he was there the whole time. Tell me that ain't fucked up. I also did that other story in Miami with the fucking crew. I forgot their name. That was beating, the goon squad was beating on niggas and all type of shit. Get them real greedy. Shout out Just Talking. That's pretty much it, y'all. I just want to tap in on that for tonight. We coming back with it. More shit dropping. I'm gonna drop another. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's so much shit that went on from that. That still went on from that Cat Williams interview. We gonna keep covering it till it ain't there no more. This is what the people care about in the world. So we here. Rest in peace to Rasheed Carter for sure. For sure, for sure. God bless. And Wade. Rest in peace, man. Condolences to their mama. And that situation right there kicked all this shit off, nigga. And I remember where I was when I did that fucking story. Crazy. The Miami aliens, I didn't really look into that shit all the way, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look at aliens and be like, if the motherfucker's real, ain't nothing I can do about it. If they fake, they fake. But if aliens is real, it ain't nothing I can do about no motherfucking alien. That's why I need a bunker, nigga. Like I said earlier. Get away. I need an underground bunker, nigga. Unlimited supplies. Nah, for sure. Y'all checked out the Willie D and but you know it's crazy because with that Willie D interview, that part with Ali, that shit was crazy. I dropped a video on that. Y'all check that out. We'll be back tomorrow, though, man. I'm gonna try to give me some rest. I've been sick, been under the weather. We still holding it down, working though, man. But I might sleep my ass in tomorrow and just relax. But we'll see. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.